Welcome to Self-Belief Journey, where we turn pain into power and stories into strength. Subscribe for real stories that remind you your comeback is just beginning. Most people never change their lives. Not because they can't, not because they aren't capable, but because they never make the one decision that could rewrite everything. A single decision that feels small at first, but eventually becomes the moment their entire life pivots. If you're watching this, there's a reason somewhere inside you feel it. That whisper, that pull, that quiet knowing that your life could be more than what it is right now. And today, I'm going to tell you a story about how one decision, one moment, turned a broken life into a powerful one. A story that just might hold your own turning point inside it. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you might realize that you are one decision away from the life you've been dreaming of. His name was Daniel. 34 years old, tired, defeated, lost in a life that looked nothing like the one he imagined. Most mornings, he woke up before the sun, sat on the edge of his bed, and stared at the floor, wondering how his life had gotten here, bills piling up. A job that drained him, no direction, no passion, no purpose. But the part that hurt him most was the fear that this was all his life was ever going to be. He didn't hate his life, but he didn't love it either. He was surviving, not living. Maybe you know that feeling too. One evening, after a long shift, Daniel drove to the same empty parking lot he always went to when he needed to think. He turned off the engine, leaned back, and stared at the roof of his car. And for the first time, he said it out loud. "I can't live like this anymore." The words hit him harder than he expected because saying them out loud made them real. He felt everything at once: exhaustion, fear, frustration, and heavy grief for the version of himself he once believed he'd become. That night, he cried for the first time in years, not because of weakness, but because his soul was tired of silence. And then something happened, something small, something ordinary, but something life-changing. His phone buzzed. A video recommendation. A simple quote appeared on the screen. "One day your life will change, not gradually but instantly from one decision." He stared at it, and for a moment, he felt something he hadn't felt in years. Hope, a tiny spark, but enough to light something in him. He didn't decide to change his entire life. He didn't decide to quit his job, move across the world, or chase a dramatic dream. He made one decision. "I am going to change one habit today." Just one, not 5, not 10. One. He chose discipline over comfort, a new version of himself over the old one. Even though it scared him, he decided, every day, no matter what, I will spend 1 hour working on myself. 1 hour. That's it. But that one decision reshaped everything that came after. That is how transformation begins. With something small, quiet, personal, and deeply intentional. The first week was hard. Every excuse tried to stop him. "I'm too tired. It won't matter. I'll start tomorrow." But he stayed consistent, and something unexpected happened. Within days, his mind felt clearer. His confidence grew. His energy increased. His focus sharpened. He wasn't changing the world, but he was changing himself 1 hour at a time. He started reading books, watching business videos, learning a new skill, writing ideas, planning a different future. For the first time in years, he felt alive again. Not because his life changed, but because he changed. 3 months later, something happened. His manager at work gave him an opportunity, a small project, a chance to prove himself, a position he never would have been offered before. Because now, he had become more focused, more disciplined, more confident. But here's the twist. He didn't take it. Because during those 3 months, he discovered something else, a business idea, a passion that lit his soul on fire, a dream he had forgotten. So he faced a new choice, not comfort, not fear, but the decision that separated his old life from the one he always wanted. He whispered, "If not now, when?" And that was the moment his old life ended and his new one began. He didn't quit his job immediately. He built slowly, quietly, patiently. Every night 1 hour, then 2, then 3. He created a small business, a service he was passionate about. At first, no one noticed, no one cared, no one supported him, but he didn't stop. Because the old version of him, the one who felt stuck, was already gone within a year. His income doubled. Within 2 years, he left his job. Within 3 years, the guy who once sat in an empty parking lot feeling hopeless was living a life he once thought was impossible, and it all began with one decision. And now, this isn't Daniel's story anymore. This is yours. Because the truth is simple. You're not stuck. You're not finished. You're not too late. You're not behind. You are one decision away from the start of a new life. One decision to change a habit. One decision to believe in yourself. One decision to choose discipline over comfort. One decision to take the next step. One decision to stop running from your potential. Everything you want, everything you dream of, everything you imagine, is on the other side of one moment where you decide, enough, I'm ready. So here is my challenge for you. Tonight, before you sleep, decide one thing, not 10, not 5, just one. A decision that your future self will thank you for, because your new life is not built from massive changes. It's built from consistent small decisions stacked on top of each other every single day. The decision you make today will shape the person you become a year from now. One habit, one change, one step. That's all it takes. Listen closely. Your life is not determined by your circumstances, it is determined by your choices. The world is full of people who waited, who hesitated, who said one day until their life passed them by. Don't be one of them. Be the one who looks back and says, that was the moment everything changed. Let this be your moment, your turning point, your shift, your spark, your beginning. Because you're not waiting on life, life is waiting on you. Make the decision and watch who you become. You have survived too much to stop here. You have come too far to give up now. Your story is just beginning, and your next chapter starts with a single choice. Say it with me. I am one decision away from a new life. And starting today, you will make that decision. This is your time, your turning point, your rise, your rebirth. Your new life starts now.